Well, hello there, Leo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for the 5th through the 11th of January. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. You can always go back to the playlist and look for that if you like, or if you missed that, all right? So I have a guiding card for you for the month. We are looking at embracing knowledge. Last week, we were quite clear about everything we knew about, as well as how we felt about all that stuff. You were paying attention to your intuition at the same time as other knowledge, right? Earth plane knowledge, as well as not so earth plane knowledge. Super cool. I like to see you embracing all the different ways that you know things, and by all means, doing that helped you a lot, okay? So you were able to make better decisions. This also helped you with stepping into your power, stepping into your knowledge, stepping into everything you are, and being very much so into your confidence, okay? Which is one of our guiding messages from my better angels, is that we all need to step into our confidence and be very clear about who we are, what we know, what we're bringing to the table. And when we do that, we have a different air about us. It's no longer the one who's unclear or wishy-washy or, you know, all those things. Because you're in it, you're on it, and you handled it, okay? Perfect, love that. So now with all of that, the other message we have is that we need to stay in our lane, which is basically just letting people struggle through stuff they need to struggle through. It's hard, but it's like being a parent watching your kid riding their bike or learning to ride a bike, and they have to fall down a couple of times, but you gotta do it. You gotta let them fall a couple times, otherwise they'll find that balancing point, right? Once you find that balancing point in your body, you're like, oh, there it is. Yep, I know where it is now. I can do this. It's going to be great. All right, so we want to pay attention to how that works for us and how that works for you. And just be good. All right, Leo, let's do this. Let's look at these cards in front of us. These are the cards from the overview video. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm going to go ahead and add these cards that have been pre-programmed for you. And we'll see where we get to. All right. So let's talk about what's happening here. We have the 8 of Cups showing me that there is somebody in this mix that you're going to be needing to release. In your world, you have somebody in your world you need to release so that you can move forward. You might need to make a little boundary, like, I'm sorry, you can't just come over unannounced anymore. We're not doing that anymore, okay? I got to move forward in a different situation, and I appreciate you, but no. Okay, so that'll be a little boundary you're making with somebody. It won't be fun, but it'll be something that's useful to you, all right? The 3 of Swords is showing that you will be given some empowering information this week that you will want to keep to yourself. Don't share it with everybody, because they will try and take advantage of it and leave you in the dust. Okay, we don't want that. So keep that information to yourself, all right? But be aware, you could also be sabotaging yourself tremendously. I think this has more to do with this 8 of Cups situation. Maybe it's not time to make a boundary with that person, or maybe that person will turn ugly on you. So be careful, be cautious, be aware of who you're dealing with before you make any solid decisions about that, okay? Cool. Next card over, we're talking about what's blocking you. You're not going to have your wishes fulfilled. All right, so what you want to do isn't going to happen, all right? Just embrace the thought that you're not going to get what you want, and let that be what it is, all right? You're also not going to be able to do a lot of work this week. Somehow, working is going to block you from doing whatever else you got to do, okay? So just be aware you're not working, you're not getting what you want out of the situation, and you're definitely not starting anything new, all right? So this is the Fool card. Wow, it's doing some weird things with the stripes. Just be aware that that's what's going on, okay? You are indeed moving forward in your life, but this is not a good time to jump in or start anything new, okay? You're not starting anything new, you're not working, and you're not getting what you want. So, yeah, that's kind of a stalled out week. Sorry, that happens sometimes. The solutions, let's get into our solutions. There is an emotionally based male energy person. Maybe you have somebody, brother from another mother, somebody you care about, who cares about you, that's got male energy. and is kind of, they speak from their emotions. They are an emotionally based, but authentic and grounded in their emotions. They're very, you know, they're good. They're good, solid people. They're not willy-nilly emotional people. So you can rely on this person for communication. I think they're going to give good advice. So when all of this is happening, you can get better advice about this situation from someone else, maybe. We have a Queen of Wands, who's going to be a lady who is also very grounded, who will also help you with your situation. So you have a lady who's grounded and easygoing, or emotionally based, and feminine energy. So genuinely, you have some people here who can help you through this. This could be a couple, like they could be a definite power couple, who are definitely giving you information you need that will help you tremendously. All right. So, and we have Page of Cups, new information about things that you care about and that are coming to you. So you're probably talking to these people, getting new insights about what you need to know to circumnavigate all this stuff. All right, so it's an interesting week. Not a lot of movement, but we're going to try not to trip over ourselves or overshare in a situation. You might be sabotaging yourself in a relationship situation because sometimes we do. All right, Leo? So be careful what you're talking about, with whom you're talking it about with, and then you'll be able to move forward like that, okay? With your power couple helping you out, all right? So let's go ahead and get you another beautiful guiding card for the close here. All right, so what's going on for Leo for the 5th through the 11th? That was this card right here. All right. So this card is beautiful, beautiful. Remember? Ah, nice. This is a card called Beautiful, and it's reminding you what is beautiful to you. What is beautiful in the eye of in your eye. This doesn't mean that everything in the universe has to look, there's different versions of beautiful. There's the beautiful you sense and you understand when you close your eyes. And then there's, of course, beautiful that is maybe what you sense when you eat, or sense when you smell something beautiful, or something you see. Of course, there's lots of things we see every day that are considered beautiful. But sometimes we need to just let our emotions pick what's beautiful, right? Maybe we need to stop looking with our eyes and start seeing with our hearts. Ooh, that's a big one. So as we go, we might be having an experience where we need to consider the possibility that we're not giving something its due because we're wanting it to be a certain version of beautiful that may just not be. And that's okay. It's all right that it isn't. We just need to check ourselves, all right? I want you to check yourself and make sure you're going in the right direction on this. Because everything is its own version of beautiful. God doesn't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean the G-O-D, the whatever, the higher power, the creator. If you don't have a belief system that includes that, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Science doesn't make bad things. You know, they all have a purpose here, one way or another. All right? So let's go ahead and look over here for a pocket full of rocks, and we'll see what we get there. All right. So we have goldstone, we have green apatite, and we have amazonite. Cool. So goldstone is going to be operating from your as a second chakra stone, and that second chakra stone is helping you bring things down to the earth plane, but it's also bringing creativity from your higher heart down to the earth plane. So your higher heart is creating things all the time, or dreaming up ideas about what it wants, but it needs to come down to the earth plane. And if you never manifest your higher heart's wishes, it's frustrating, right? Because your higher heart's going, hey, I had a better vision for what's going on here than what you've got going on. So this here is green apatite, and it's working on your third chakra, and it's helping clean things up in your third chakra from your memories, your understandings, your past experiences, right? So all those things are coming together, but things are bubbling up. Things are bubbling up from down there that are causing some, I don't know if it's discomfort per se, or if it's just strange comprehensions, new understandings, new looks at old things, right? And when we take a new look at old things, sometimes we feel differently. And so we're clearing things up, we're looking at things in a new way through a new set of glasses, because now we're older than we were back then, and our understandings of those moments are different. So moving forward, we have the Amazonite. And Amazonite is here. It's sort of a higher heart stone. Well, it isn't sort of a higher heart stone, but it's definitely a higher heart / throat stone. So it speaks to your 4th chakra plus, well, the higher heart is right above the 4th chakra. So it's the higher heart into the throat. And it's all about you verbalizing what you want and what you need from your higher heart's point of view. So you're communicating it out loud as well as bringing it down to the earth plane and creating it. So very well done. I like this very much for you. It's more, it's a different kind of day, different kind of week for you because of all this stuff happening. I think that it's going to be nice for you to have a support couple who's going to help you make some sense of what's going on over here. Because I feel like even as you're trying to release something, it could be a sabotage, and even the information coming to you could be in its own version of a sabotage, right? So I'm going to put these rocks down right here. I'll move them over a little bit. Boop, there you go. And you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, Leo, but they're here for you to help support you as you move forward, all right? And if you want to carry a different kind of rock, you can. Please tell me what you're carrying in your pocket. I'd love to know what these are. And if these ones do turn out to be supportive, let me know. I'd appreciate all the commentary you want to give me. I would love to have a dialogue with you. It would be super cool. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps my little tiny baby channel grow. And if I've already met you at Faire, ta-da, and huzzah, I look forward to seeing you throughout 2025. And if I just met you, thanks for coming. I appreciate you. By all means, if you want to have a private reading, there are ways to contact me for that in the link in the description box, along with the cards, etc. And I look forward to seeing you at the fair. My schedule's down there too. Excellent. We'll see you then. Bye.